One of the most important things we can do in a combat environment is communicate over distance to friendly forces. And naturally, most of the time we have radios for that, but there are plenty of times where we don't want to talk on the radio and give off that electromagnetic signature, or maybe we're so close that a radio isn't going to communicate as quickly as just maybe doing like challenge and password to verify that friendly forces are there. Maybe you can do the same thing, challenge and pass, with a light solution so that the friendlies know who you are. If you're doing an assaulting support assault, trying to coordinate with that over gunfire, a radio isn't going to be a super great help because it's going to be so loud. So you can have a whistle. Whistles are great at just coordinating. Like, one whistle blast means to assault, 2 whistle blasts means to shift fire. You can create all sorts of little signals like that for you. And going even more old school, you have signal mirrors. Signal mirrors are really cool in that they can reflect light, of course, and you can direct it. So you can be over here and catch someone's attention over here and be able to communicate very simple things. At the very least, show them that you are here and you are friendly. But you can, even if you know Morse code, you can do some really cool stuff there. And if you don't want to carry a full signal mirror, you probably have a mirror in your camo compact, which can be very handy. And then if we wanted to go even more analog stuff, we have, of course, the VS-17 panel, which is usually used to identify friendly forces via aircraft, but you can cut them into smaller shapes. And if you have a team that knows how to use them, there are a lot of different things you can do where you can say, okay, from a distance, I hold up the square. If I turn it over so that you have a strip of pink over here, that means one thing. If I fold a corner in, that means another. If it's solid pink, solid orange, that means something different. And you can have a very complex signaling system that is used pretty extensively in naval systems and historically with flag before the invention of radio. But you can do a lot of cool stuff with just this little thing that folds up nice and tight. So naturally, a lot of this stuff you don't use as much because radios make it really handy to use, but it's nice to know these techniques and know that these techniques exist if for whatever reason you don't want to or aren't able to use radio.